In today's video for the first Descendant, I'm going to show you by far the fastest and most efficient ways in order to get hold of all of those void shard fragments. We're going to be going out and getting our Polymer void shards, our Organic void shards, the Monomer void shards, and of course the Inorganic void shards, and I'll be showing you how I think the fastest way possible to get hold of them is going to be in the game. Now for this you will need a few different Descendant types, and the first one we're going to be kicking it off with is going to be Bunny. You're going to want to head all the way up the map and go to the fortress, and then head just down to the outpost just over here, and that's going to be your Fallen Ark outpost. Right close to that is going to be the void mission you're after. It's going to be an electric one, and Bunny is by far the best at completing this because of her AoE skill. If Monomer void shards and Inorganic void shards are what you're after, be the place you'll definitely want to farm. If you're after those Inorganic, you could possibly try somewhere else. I have heard that some people have had a lot of success down here over in Echo Swamp. Personally, I found this one much slower, and I think you probably need a team of at least 3 people in order to even start to rival the cave we're going to be using with Bunny. So we're going to pop back to where we were over at the fortress, make our way to that mission, and once you're here you're just going to activate the pillar, and then you'll be running around using your AoE skill in order to take out all of the enemies within the cave. Obviously the more powerful your bunny is, the better the AoE, the faster you'll be able to do this mission, and I've seen it completed in around about 16 or 15 seconds, making it an absolutely amazing farm if you're trying to get those shards fast and easy. Over to our next one, and we're going to need a Descendant that's based around Chill, and this time obviously we're going with Viesa. You're going to want to head over to the fortress once more, and from there you're going to need to go to the defense line outpost just here. Once you spawn in at that, you're just going to make your way a little bit up from here, and the void fragment mission you're after is going to be very very close to it. This one is going to pay out a lot of Polymer void shards, giving you around about 20 each time, and it's by far the best one I've found overall to do it. My Viesa, I must admit, was nowhere near maxed out, so I can't tell you exactly how long it would take for a perfected one. I would imagine it would be somewhere along the lines of a minute if you've got a really powerful Descendant with a high amount of AoE, duration and cooldown. This was taking me, with my build, around about 1 minute 15 to 1 minute 25. But overall I did try it a few times afterwards when I had people helping out, and we managed to get it down to about 20 seconds. So if you've got people with you, this will be a ridiculously fast one for grabbing those shards. Lastly, and over to the biggest skill damage dealer in the game currently, and that's going to be your Lepic. If you can, you're going to want to try and focus on his ultimate in order to get his duration and cooldown up very nicely, and then we're going to be heading over to Hadios and making our way all the way down to the very bottom of the map, where you're going to go to the Dune base outpost. Once there, you're going to head up slightly from here and go to the void fragment mission, which is based all around fire. If you haven't got Lepic, you could definitely use a Blair here, although it would be a lot slower because Epic's ultimate is what kind of seals the deal on this one. Activate the mission usually by using a grenade, go into your ult, hit the enemies on the left and right side, and then hit the middle again whenever you can in order to kind of take it down with its damage over time effect. Once you've got this perfected, you can get this mission down to a ridiculous time. I think I've got a few of them done in about 11 seconds, but normal is probably about 17 seconds. If you get this wrong, you do have to pick up a few stragglers, and it could take around about 30-35, but it's still by far the best one I've found in order to pick up those Organic void shards. But yeah, hopefully that's helped a few of you guys and girls out. I know it is a bit of a pain because you do need many Descendants, but I think if you're playing the game you'll probably be getting these Descendants unlocked anyway, and this is definitely the best for farming all of those void shards and making your life a whole bunch easier, progressing throughout the rest of the game and getting some of the most powerful unlocks as you go. There'll be a lot more content away from me. As always, for all things gaming, take care. I'll see you on next day.